Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over Mega Gyarados raid counters by weather, so you know exactly what you should be using going up against Mega Gyarados when it does get released on the 9th. We're also going to be seeing the release of several other legendary Pokemon that we have seen before. They're just going to be making an appearance again. So this is going to be going down February 9th at 10 a.m. until Sunday, February 14th at 1 p.m. local time. So this is going to be revolving around the Lunar New Year, in which we're going to be having many different Pokemon spawning, as well as different legendary raids. Now, we're not going to be going over all of the event details here. We're just going to be going and brushing over what you can see and then getting into the counter guide. Alright, with that said, let's go ahead and brush over what we can expect here. Meditite, Carvanha, Duskull, Skorupi, Darumaka will be appearing in the 1-star raid. Miltank, if you're looking for that shiny. We're also going to be getting that Spotlight Hour for it, so don't go too hard on those raids, right? Octillery, Blaziken, Camerupt, and Absol will be making an appearance in 3-star raids. Latios and Latias will be appearing in the 5-star raids from February 9th until Saturday, February 20th, local time. And then you're going to have Mega Pidgeot, Mega Gyarados, and Mega Ampharos will be appearing in Mega Raids from February 9th until February 20th, local time, looks like 9 a.m. Alright, sounds good. Let's go ahead and move on to some more information. Actually, we're going to be able to see event tasks will be highlighted yellow like this, so you're going to actually know. Now, a lot of us do talk about it, and you see it on Twitter. This is going to just help you a little bit more as to knowing which tasks are going to be revolving around this specific event. Pretty nice little touch there. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the counters for Mega Gyarados. Now, all this information is going to be coming from Pokebatter, and going over the first counters, this is just going to be straight up the counters that you want to use. There's going to be no weather involved, so you're going to have Shadow Raikou, Shadow Machamp, Mega Venusaur, Zekrom, Shadow Zapdos, and Shadow Magnezone. Now, obviously, if everything on this list was level 50, they would be doing a lot better with a lot better time. Personally, I do have a Shadow Machamp level 50, which is going to be pretty awesome to use. Now, going down the list, now you're going to have Lucario, then Conkeldurr, Shadow Torterra, Shadow Electivire, Shadow Venusaur, and of course, the Venusaur is going to have Frenzy Plant as well as the Torterra, and then Shadow Gardevoir with Charm and Dazzling Gleam. So, pretty self-explanatory stuff here. And Mega Gyarados is going to be dropping the Flying typing and picking up the Dark typing, and it is going to be Water and Dark type. So it is not going to have that massive weakness to Electric like it used to have, but it is going to be picking up a weakness to Charm and Fighting. Going down the list here, you're going to have Breloom, of course, with its fighting moves. Machamp with, looks like Karate Chop and Dynamic Punch, pretty interesting there. If you have a counter, that works as well. And then you have Raikou, Mega Ampharos, so that's a Mega at 16 there. That's just going to show you how Gyarados is not going to be that weak to Electric, although Electric's still going to be good. And then a Shadow Exeggutor, and then regular Magnezone at 18 here. So there's going to be a pretty good amount of Pokemon that you're going to be able to use to go up against it. And I know we're going pretty far down the list. I just want you to understand what you can use here. Not everybody has the top counters. Shadow Shiftry, Shadow Vic. As I say Shadow Pokemon, as if you have those maxed out, right? Electivire regular at 21. Sceptile with the Community Day move. Roserade, well, there you go. Probably should have a good amount of those. That's going to have Razor Leaf and Grass Knot, and then Zapdos. Now, taking a look at the weather. Going in here with cloudy weather, top counters are going to be Shadow Machamp, Lucario, Conkeldurr, Shadow Gardevoir, because it is going to be getting a boost on that Fairy typing, and I do have an XL Shadow Gardevoir with great IVs. Let's get it. And then you have regular Machamp, and then Breloom at the bottom there. So as you can see, the time to win for the Machamp and the Lucario, well, more so the Shadow Machamp, is going to be a lot better than any of those counters without any sort of weather, even outperforming the Shadows without any sort of weather boost. Of course, this is getting a weather boost, and that is why it's doing so well. So there you go, looking pretty good for these here. Definitely going to be using my Machamp. I've been using it to go up against other raids, and I absolutely love it. Such a good investment for that Shadow. Moving down the list here for cloudy weather, you're going to have the Shadow Raikou, which has no effect with the weather. It's just going to be in that place because it is going to be a good counter. And then you're going to have Hariyama, Togekiss, regular Gardevoir, a Mega Venusaur, and then regular Magnezone. Moving into rainy weather, so you're going to get the weather boost on the Electric types. You're going to have, of course, Shadow Raikou, Zekrom, Shadow Zapdos, Shadow Magnezone, Shadow Electivire, and then regular Raikou. Taking a look at Raikou's Shadow to its regular, you got a pretty significant time to win here. It's almost 100 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's not quite there, but it is going to obviously be outperforming it. You'll be perfectly fine with your regular Raikus. You can do this. Let's get it. Shadows are expensive, I understand, but they're such a good investment, and they do so much damage. So the choice is yours if you want to go in there with those. You will be able to duo this thing. Moving down the list in the rainy weather, you're going to have Mega Ampharos, regular Zapdos with Thunder Shock, and that is going to be a legacy quick move. Okay. So you're going to have to use an elite quick TM or had to just catch one, or maybe you could trade somebody. And then you're going to have Shadow Machamp, Magnezone regular, and then Mega Venusaur, and then Mega Beedrill. So, of course, the Shadows are going to be outperforming these Megas. This is how strong they are. Absolutely incredible for the damage that Niantic did implement for them when they first released them. I'm not complaining. I love it. Pretty good stuff. Some people don't like them, but if it's in the game, it's in the game. And simple as that. All right, moving on here. We have sunny weather. First up, we're going to have Mega Venusaur. Let's get it. Shadow Torterra, Shadow Venusaur. As you know, Shadows can't Mega Evolve, so you're going to have that there. And it is still doing a ton of damage. Shadow Exeggutor, Shadow Raikou, and then Shadow Victory Bell. Now, if you're like, come on, what's with all these Shadows? I don't have them. I'm not going to plan on maxing them out. Well, I'm just bringing you the top counters. We're going to go down the list here in a minute. Just want you to see these. You have the Mega Venusaur there. Let's go. I don't know, man. Is there people that actually boycott both Megas and Shadows because they don't like the system? If so, then ouch. You're going to have other good Pokemon, I suppose, you can use. But nonetheless, take a look. Moving down the list here in sunny weather, you're going to have Machamp, which gets no benefit. It's just going to be doing that well. Shadow Shiftry. And then Rosa Raid. Again, we all should have plenty of those. I did actually just max one out to level 50. And I was contemplating, should I do it? I don't know. What if they get the Shadow? And the unfortunate part is I actually started investing in another 100. So I have 2 XL Rosa Raids. One completely maxed out and then one at another level. I'll figure it out when the Shadow comes out. Then you're going to have Breloom with counter and Grass Knot. Grass Knot is going to be a legacy for that. And you had to evolve it during an event a long time ago. So very interesting on that. Sceptile with Furry Cutter and Frenzy Plant, of course. And then Zekrom in that number 12 spot with Charge Beam and Wild Charge, which is getting no effect from the weather. Now, taking a look at how good Mega Gyarados is going to be with its pure water type going up against Raids and Gyms here. You're going to see at the top you have Ash Greninja, which is not in the game. Mega Swampert is not in the game. Primal Kyogre not in the game. Ash Greninja again not in the game. Let's keep going down. Mega Blastoise finally, and then Shadow Gyarados, or Shadow Sharpedo, and then finally Mega Gyarados at the bottom. Is it horrible? Is it going to be something good? Yeah, it's still going to be decent for sure, just because it's at the bottom and I'm getting outperformed by all kinds of crazy pseudo-legendaries and Megas and Shadows. And then for its dark typing, unfortunately, it's not going to be doing the best, so don't get your hopes up for that. There's going to be a lot better dark type Pokemon that you're going to be able to use. So there you have it, folks. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Just thought I'd drop you guys the information as to going up against the Mega Gyarados. Hopefully you're able to get a good one out there and get a lot of energy. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all very soon. Take care.